What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital and welcome to the video. In this video, we're introducing an exciting new company to the channel, and that company is called Baseload Energy. Now, Baseload Energy is a fully funded uranium exploration company looking for the next world-class deposit in the Athabasca Basin of northern Saskatchewan. So as you guys know, I'm a big uranium bull, and I think it's one sector that doesn't get enough love but has so much potential. So I'm excited to be talking about this company. We're going to go over the share price, their investor presentation, all the key points, and simply introduce the company to you guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Last but not least, for full disclosure details, this is a sponsored video, so check the description down below for full disclosure details, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer and always remembering that these videos are not financial advice. So with that being said, guys, I bring you Baseload Energy. Last but not least, if you support the channel and all the videos, kindly give us a like. It means the world to me, and it helps my videos so very much, along with hitting that subscribe button and bell for notifications on future videos. Also drop me a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on the company. So let's get straight into it. The first thing we're going to do is introduce them via their website, baselode.com. You can find out more information about the company. Then we're going to go over some key points. We're going to take a look at the stock chart and then dive into their investor presentation. So the company is focused on discovering near-surface, basement-hosted, high-grade uranium ore bodies outside of the Athabasca Basin. Now, as we know, the Athabasca Basin is a very prolific uranium jurisdiction. Baseload plans to utilize a combination of innovative technology, well-understood geophysical methods, and thoughtful geological interpretations to map deep structural controls to identify shallow targets for diamond drilling. By doing so, the company can make a discovery that could go into production at an expedited rate. So the next thing I want to hit on first is the key points when it comes to Baseload Energy. So Baseload is the right exploration company for investors for many reasons. Successful management team, tight share structure, fully cashed up, and actively exploring. Active exploration also means planned drill programs, one to be implemented soon. That will be Baseload's first. Baseload's Athabasca 2.0 exploration model is unique and has the ability to prove successful and transformational. It's what makes sense for the industry and investors. Now talking about the uranium market. The uranium market is poised for growth, but investment fundamentals are much better now than they were 15 years ago, a time when investors made millions. Rick Rule often mentioning it was his best investment period. And things are looking good for the uranium sector. The demand for power is only going to increase. Clean energy is also a very big concern, and I'm excited to be talking about uranium right now. We got two more points to hit on, and then we will dive into their stock chart, take a look at the ticker, take a look at the investor presentation. So nuclear energy needs to be incorporated into the global energy mix. That's what I was talking about. Renewables can't hack it anymore, not even close. They are already proving fallible. So the demand is just going to be too immense, and uranium, they're going to have to adopt it. Nuclear energy is the lowest CO2 emitter of any baseload energy source. It has the safest record amongst the energy industry, despite Chernobyl, and it's the only energy source that offers at least 85% efficiency, typically 90 to 95% efficiency, whereas renewables are between 15 to 35% efficient, which is quite remarkable stats. So taking a look at the stock, Baseload Energy Corp, traded on the TSX Venture under ticker symbol FIND, or simply FIND. As of the time of recording, the stock is trading at 48.5 cents. It has a 52-week range of 30 cents to $1.19. And the yearly chart, we can see here, it had a nice run earlier on in the year. It has pulled back, consolidated, and I'm hoping for a nice bull run in the fall for a lot of commodity-related stocks, the uranium sector. So we'll see what happens, guys. Now might be the perfect time to take a look at Baseload Energy. So let's dive into the investor presentation so we can give you guys a few more details, and we will be following this up with an interview with their CEO. So I'm excited for that as well. Baseload Energy, high-grade uranium exploration in Saskatchewan. Like I said, traded on the TSX Venture under ticker symbol FIND, or on the OTCQB under ticker symbol BSENF. So quick investment highlights. So high potential projects in the Athabasca targeting near surface basement-hosted uranium deposits. CEO James Sykes, which we will be interviewing, has a proven track record of discovery, fully funded with tight capital structure, with 40% controlled by insiders. Insider ownership has always been something that I look out for, and it's nice to know that 40% is controlled by insiders, strong uranium fundamentals, and finally, drilling planned to commence in August, Hook, and October Carathis, currently flying airborne geophysical surveys over 2 projects. So they're getting ready to explore some exciting results along the way, so I'm excited to be covering this company. Shareholder structure. QC Copper and Gold owns 36% of the company. Company insiders 4%, institutional funds 25%, and other 35%. Cash and marketable securities, $5.5 million, with around a $25 million market cap right now, just below 50 cents. There we have James Sykes, CEO and president. Like I said, we will be interviewing him. Proven team, part of the OR group of companies, led by Steven Stewart. Strong in-house financial and technical expertise. Insiders highly aligned with shareholders. Insiders own 40%. Shareholder value creation via unique ideas and interpretations where others are not exploring. Discovering basement-hosted uranium deposits, lower cost and time frame to production. Delineate a high-grade open pitable resource. Focus on finding the next arrow. Recent activities within the team include Mistago 10x return post gaining control October 2019. OR founders and Mistago attracted strategic investor Eric Sprott in 2020. D-Block discoveries set for IPO in Q2, and Baseload Energy achieved 12 times return in December 2020 since their IPO. We are at the beginning of another uranium bull market, so they're predicting that we're right here. That is the previous uranium bull cycle, and as things geared up, we can see the price went from roughly $30 all the way up to about 100 and almost 140. So for anyone who doesn't know, we're going to talk a little bit about Saskatchewan and the Athabasca Basin. The Athabasca Basin is one of the most prolific uranium mining jurisdictions in the world. So for many reasons, favorable laws, abundance of freely available geological data through online government portals, straightforward licensing and approvals process, excellent infrastructure and resources to sustain the mining industry. And it's nice to have peace of mind because Canada is a very mining-friendly country. The Athabasca area, responsible for 13% of global uranium production in 2019 from one mine, that's Cigar Lake. The highest average uranium grades in the world were at 3.95 versus 0.15 for the rest of the world. Athabasca high-grade deposits are lower-cost operations compared to alternative jurisdictions like the USA, Africa, and Australia. So we can see there, projects in northern Saskatchewan. That's where the Athabasca Basin lies. Baselode in the Athabasca area. 100% ownership of Carathis, Hook, and Shadow projects. No underlying option agreements, no royalties. So I think that's a very important point. So the Athabasca 2.0 basement-hosted deposits. We want to avoid sandstone cover and focus on near-surface mineralization and what can be mined. To sum it up, basement-hosted deposits. Basement-hosted deposits in the Athabasca 2.0, this is baseload versus traditional unconformity deposits. Simpler geology, no sandstone, more competent rock, easy mineability. Examples like Arrow, Rabbit Lake, Eagle Point, Uranium City. So there is Baselode's Athabasca 2.0 conceptual exploration target. We see lots of basement routes here. Exploring for blind deposits. Example Arrow. This is what we are exploring for, blind deposits in the basement rocks. And I won't go too much into details because we are going to let James Sykes, their CEO, further explain all the technicals in our interview. But I just want to go over the key points here, guys. The Catharsis project, 8,300 hectares, located 60 kilometers south of the Athabasca Basin edge. Hook project, 4,200 hectares, adjacent to the eastern margin of the Athabasca Basin. And their Shadow project, 4,600 hectares, located along the Virgin River Shear Zone, 30 kilometers south of the Athabasca Basin margin. So finally, why Baseload Energy? Exploring for high-grade uranium deposits in Saskatchewan, targeting near-surface high-grade basement-hosted deposits, district-scale portfolio in a prolific uranium region, management team and board with a proven track record, well-capitalized and actively exploring properties for prospective drill targets. Once again, on the TSX Venture under ticker symbol FIND and the OTCQB under ticker symbol BSENF. James Sykes, their CEO, you can get a hold of him at jsykes@uraniumgeologist.com. Head on over to baselode.com for more information about the company. That's it for the introduction, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Drop me some comments down below. Let me know what you think about the company. We will have an interview along the way, so stay tuned for that. And I'm out of here. Always remember, this is a sponsored video. For full disclosure details, check the description down below, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer and always remembering that these videos are not financial advice. So with that being said, Departures Capital and Departures stocks are for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research. you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. We'll see you guys in our next video.